Welcome students. This is the unit 2 of class 11 Introduction to Python. Here we are going to discuss a topic operators. Operators are the symbols which represent computation. Here we have some examples: plus, minus, multiply, divide. These are some symbols used to perform some computation. Next, where can we use the operators? Operators are always used upon some variables or values. We can use operators on variables or values. Let's see one example. Here we are having one equation x equal to y plus 5. Here the operators are equal to and plus. These are the operators we are using here, and operands are the x, y and 5. X and y are the variables, and 5 is the value. Now let us see the types of operators in Python: arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators and assignment operators. Now we will explain each of these. The arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators are plus, minus, multiply, divide, percentage symbol, that is modulus in case of Python, and exponential, double star and double slash for integer division. Let us see one by one. To perform addition on A and B, two variables are here. A is having 8 and B contains 9. If we will operate A and B with plus operator, then we get the result as addition of their values. In context of string, we are having one variable str1. str1 is a variable which contains str1 contains kvs and str2 contains arrow-jabber. Now when I perform operation using plus operator, it concatenates both the strings. str1 kvs and arrow-jabber is concatenated at the end of first string. So the plus operator behaves differently with integer or numeric values and the text values or string values. Minus operator is used to subtract the value b minus 1. b minus 1 is b minus a. b minus a is 1 and a minus b is minus 1. Multiplication is simple multiplication. Here we multiply a and b. 8 multiplied by 9, so the result will be 72. In context of string, the result will be different. If I will multiply str1 with 3, then output will be kvs, kvs, kvs. That means the star operator, it is replicating the string to the multiple number of times. So here we have seen that in case of plus operator and multiply operator, they work differently. Division, for division we see b divided by a, it gives result as a division of b by a. In the same manner we can apply division operator on values. Instead of variables, the modulus operator gives the remainder of the variables when b is divided by a, what will be the remainder? When 9 is divided by 8, the remainder will be 1. If we will divide a by b, we will get the remainder as 8. The double star operator works as exponential. Exponential means power of any number. If I write a exponential 2, then it will give answer as a to the power 2. A is 8, a to the power 8 to the power 2 is 64. The result is 64. In the same manner, b is 9, 9 to the power 3, it is 729. Now the last one is in arithmetic operators, integer division. The double slash operator, integer division. B, integer division by a, b is 9, a is 8. 9 divide by 8 will give 1.125. But integer division says the result will come only in integer value, a whole number. So our result will be only 1. Take another example, 22 integer division by 7. So the answer will be 3 point something, but in case of integer division it will give only integer value, that means a whole number. These are the arithmetic operators. Now move to relational operators. The important thing about relational operators is they always results in true and false. Some of the relational operators are given here: less than, greater than, less than equal, greater than equal, not equal, and equal equal. As we know, they will provide result in true and false only. So we will check. A is less than b. Yes, a 8 is less than 9. A contains 8 and b contains 9. Then a less than b will be true. If we will compare strings str1 and str2, str1 contains KVS and str2 contains RO Jaipur. Let us see how will we get the answer. We will start from the first letter of the string. In str1 it is k, in str2 it is r. K comes before the value r. K comes before r. So str1 is less than str2. It is true because k comes before r. The value of r is greater than as compared to the value of k. In the next example, a is greater than b. No, 8 is not greater than b. 8 is not greater than to 9, so it will be false. In case of string str1 is greater than str2, we will compare k is not greater than, k does not come before r. Or in other words, if we will think about the ASCII values of these characters, the value of k is smaller than r. So str1 is not greater than to str2. It is false. Less than equal. Less than equal, check that in this example a is less than equal to c. Either a is less than to c or a is equal to c. It considers both of the cases. Here in this case a is less than equal to c. Yes, a contains 8 and c contains 8. So 8a is less than equal to c. It is true. in case of string str1 and str2, as we have already seen that k is smaller than to r, the ASCII value of k is smaller than to r, so the str1 is smaller than, lesser than to str2, and the result will be true. Greater than equal to will also work as less than equal to, but it will check on equal greater than value and equal to value. If b is greater than c or equal to c, yes, b is greater than to c, so answer will be true. In case of string str1, str1 contains kvs, k and v are equal, and as compared to kv, kvs, a third character is compared to third character of kv, so there is no third character in the kv, then str1 will be greater than equal to kv, so answer will be true. In the next example, not equal to, will check that the value of, in this case, a is not equal to b. Yes, a is not equal to b because the value of a is 8 and b is 9. 8 is not equal to b. The statement is correct, so answer will be true. In case of a string str1 not equal to kvs, str1 contains kvs, so str1 is equal to kvs, but in this statement str1 is not equal to kvs shown, so the statement will be false. Equal to, equality operator. Equality operator says if both of the number, variable or text or string are equal, then it returns true. In this case, a contains 8, c contains 8, both are equal. Yes, both are equal. In context of string, here in this example, str1 contains kvs, str2 contains ro Jaipur, so both are not equal. In this statement, it is showing str1 equal to str2, so answer will be false. Here we have discussed different relational operators. Next we will see logical operators. Logical operators are those operators which works on logical value. The logical values are true and false. To perform logical operation on logical values, we must use logical operators. These logical operators are AND, OR and NOT. AND operator says if any of the value is false, then result will be false. In this case, one value is false, then result will be false. In this case, one value is false, then result is false. If both the value are true, then only the result will be true. Let's see the example. A is less than B and B is greater than equal to C. A less than B, A is 8 and B is 9. 8 is less than to 9, statement is true, and B is greater than equal to C. B is 9 and 8, C is 8. 9 is greater than equal to 8. This is also true. If both of the statements are true, then result is true. So our result is true. Output will be true. In the next, for OR logic say that if any of the value is true, then answer will be true. In this case, true false, the one value is true, then answer will be true. If both of the values are true, then it will be true. If both the values are false, in that case only the result will be false. Here in this example, A is less than equal to B. A is 8, B is 9. 8 is less than equal to 9? Yes, 8 is less than 9. It is true. A is less than C. 8 and the value of C is also 8. 8 is less than 8. The statement is false because 8 is equal to 8. Then the between true and false we are having an OR operator. Then OR operator says if any of the value from either side will be true, the result will be true. So our answer will be true. Last, NOT operator. NOT operator is used to reverse the result of Boolean value. Here in this case, if value of x is false, it returns true. And if the Boolean value is true, then result will be false. Let's see the example. Here in this example, we are having a statement A is not equal to C. A is 8, C is 8. 8 is not equal to 8. 8 is not equal to 8. The statement is the 8 is not equal to 8. Actually 8 is equal to 8. So the statement is false. Then the statement is written not false, it will become true. Our answer will be true. In case of not, the result is reverted to, when it is false, it revert to true, and if it is true, then it will convert it to false. Now next operator, assignment operator. Assignment operators are used to assign. Assignment operator is used to assign the value from right hand side to left hand side of the expression or a statement. Here we are having one example, sum equal to a plus b. In right hand side we are having a plus b. In left hand side we are having one variable sum. A plus b will be evaluated. The value of a is 8 and b is 9. 8 plus 9 will be 17 and 17 will be assigned to left hand side variable. Then sum will contain the new value, that is 17. If we will print the sum, then it will display the result as 17. Next we will see the shorthand assignment operators. The shorthand assignment operators are those operators which perform operation on right hand side of the expression and perform the specific operation with itself, and result will also be stored in the same variable. In this example we are having x equal to 7 and y equal to 14. All arithmetic operators are here. They will work as shorthand because they are written with assignment operators. In first example, x plus equal to y, it means x equal to x plus y. Here the y is added with x and result will be stored in x itself. In the next example, similarly, x minus equal to y, x will operate with y, x minus y, and result will store in y, x itself. In the same manner, the operation will be performed with the left hand side variable to the right hand side expression. In this case, in modulo division case, y modulus equal to x. Then y will be modulo division with x and result will store in y. because y is written in left hand side. Y modular division by x, y is divided by 7, the y is completely divisible by 7, so there will be no remainder, then answer will be 0. In the same manner we can perform different shorthand operation, but the result will be stored in the same variable written in left hand side. So this is all about the operators in Python. Next we will see the data type. In next video we will see what are the data types in Python.